Uh, yeah, I literally just put it in Discord too, Tyler. I don't know what this guy wants. Hold on a second. Let's go. Let me see what this vendor is.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you'd disappeared?
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of... what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
Is my bathroom better? Yeah. All the leaks have been repaired, and the holes in the drywall have been patched. The mud is drying, and then they're gonna come and paint tomorrow. And then sometime next week, they're gonna come and repair the cabinetry and replace half of the bathroom floor. Fun times, man.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me, but surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana Recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
He thinks Montana's a person. That's funny. Nah, it's an apartment.
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat, see? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have.
Yeah, what's up, Gary?
I have 6 figurines like this one. Maybe these are what you're looking for?
By the blue light, I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take this. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
That's all I need to know.
Are you sure? You can never learn too much.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, Gary? I think Kane forgot that we were going to play tonight, but that's all right. Get together some other day. Oh, Mom, I have a chore for you. Did I pick up Fallout 76? No. I need you to make me a HEB list.
The frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Don't worry about how big your HEB list is. You can pay us back or whatever. But I know there's some things that you can only really get at HEB, so. Hey, Cappy.
Yeah.
You have a drink you prefer? We're up there, just Mountain Dew?
I'm fine with water.
Well, she's gonna get some drinks.
I'll drink. I'll get whatever you like. I'll drink whatever you like. I'm fine with that.
I'll get back with you.
He's not happy with my answer.
Nope, I'm not. What's up, Eternal?
I'm trying to be easygoing.
HEB's overrated. That's fine. You can think that. Not everybody has to be right all the time.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt. To strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Eritox, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
I will, Mom.
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the path. Okay, up we go. All the winters coming at once. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Climb on up and launch your marker!
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, two dead bellowbacks coming up.
Can't hit them from here.
Now to the marker.
Over here, Challenger! Raise your marker!
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zipline and work your way down to the valley.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Hey, what's up, Sine? How are you, man? Ah, it's a rock. Bro!
Prove your worth.
Woo. 3 of those at once is rough.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's drum awaits.
Dope.
There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
I don't mean to add to your list of games that you're going to play, but have you ever played the Mass Effect series? Being a movie lover like you are? I have to ask that question.
A new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's. I guess
It's
the
legally
chieftain gets the
required.
chieftain's gear. And now it's a Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's drum.
Oh, okay. Man, that was something else. You did get that. You got the remaster, whatever it's called. Legendary edition.
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Yo, Two Talent, thanks for the gift sub to Sine. Much appreciated. You've not even looked at it yet? Oh, it's so good. All right. Well, did I... That's just one point. I just opened this up and you see this and you're all like, shit, he's got everything. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, now we need to go over here. So this is Thunder's drum then. Okay. I want to walk up to some of it.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Tell Cappy? What am I telling Cappy? Do I like to watch people play story games? That's what I do. Yeah, of course. I love it. When I watch like YouTube Let's Plays, I always want to watch like, oh, I'll tell her later and I'll get back to you. It's fine. Well, no, Mom. Oh! I know what Mom said. Mom said if you don't choose, she'll just buy one of everything. Gosh, she gave you the same look she gives me. Oh. Rhyme. Hold on, what is rhyme?
I forget your mom's too much like my mom.
Yeah, our mothers are both very similar.
Yeah.
What is this? Puzzle, adventure, exploration, atmospheric. Okay, hold on. Alright, this is already looking awesome. Bro, you get a fox friend? Please tell me that's permanent. Alright. That is definitely interesting. Hold on. I'm going to open up Steam and put it on my to-watch list. Rhyme. Nope, don't play the video. Thank you. I like exploration, atmospheric puzzlers, stuff like that. That's all really cool stuff. I like that a lot. So once I read that, I was all like, hold up. You couldn't speak by the end? I am not the most emotional guy out there, but I'm also not I'm not one of those dudes that's like super out of touch with my emotions either. But I've only ever cried to my knowledge, I've only ever cried to 2 video game series. And one of them was Mass Effect. And the other was, what was the zombie game? The Walking Dead. I didn't cry in the first season of Walking Dead, I cried at the end of the second season of Walking Dead. Which is weird. You think I would have been more affected by the first one, but I wasn't. What's up, fellas? But yeah, Mass Effect gets me, dude. Oh. Ugh. Alright, you guys have fun with that. Never actually watched Lost. You're an emotional wreck most of the time? Bro, Mass Effect is going to destroy you. Ugh. Cappy played it with me where, like, she was making all the decisions and I was the one playing the game. And there was at least once, probably twice in the second game, and then like 4 or 5 times in the third game where we had to stop streaming because she was like, I can't do it anymore, I need to stop.
Outlander.
It would be my honor to speak with you.
Yo, what's up, Liam?
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Dive out of the way, Crunch. Yeah. Cocoon looks awesome. You've been trying to get me to play Cocoon. I have that on my list to watch, too. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've got a couple of games on my short list of, like, things I want to play next.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
What? That was a weird saying. You've always been an emotional guy. When you were a kid, you would cry at the ending of all the movies. I've cried at movies before. I've also cried on TV shows, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Everywhere all at once.
Oh God, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I cried a couple of times in that movie, yeah. Oh, that movie got me. Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once is so good. God, that movie is so good. Return of the Jedi? No. No. I didn't cry with Artax. Bro, who doesn't cry at Artax? Are you kidding? Yes, dude. Oh my God. Fuck that movie, man. Ugh, it's the everything bagel. Oh God. That movie is so good.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me. And my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then. A skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the third. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
Cats, if I had to watch that again, I'd cry. Yeah, for a different reason. Ironically, I get more inspired from Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings movie that hit me the hardest was Two Towers. And it's the scene when... God, I can't remember his name. Theoden. It's the scene with Theoden where he goes out to his son's grave and he starts crying and he's like, no parent should ever have to bury their child. And then he just loses it. And I'm just like, oh God, that gets me every fucking time, dude. Oh. God damn. That scene is rough.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
Yeah. Cry when they kill Godzilla in the '98 film. I was crying with how bad that movie was. Oh. God damn. The 2005 King Kong, was that the one with Jack Black? I never actually saw that one.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the claws beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
E.T.'s your favorite movie?
One either strives to be the best, or one accepts failure. There's nothing in between.
God, I'm trying to think what my favorite movie would be. I recently, like for a long time, my favorite movie of all time was like cemented. And then in like the last 5 years, I've watched like 4 or 5 movies that have all been like, man, I don't know. I think this is now my favorite movie. I think at the moment, my toss-up would probably be Cats. Fuck off. Only if it's the butthole cut. You gotta release the butthole cut. Honestly, Everything Everywhere All at Once is very close to like to the top. We recently watched Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was amazing. I don't think it would be in yes, Inglourious Bastards. Oh my god, that movie is so good. It's Inglourious Bastards is hands down my favorite Tarantino movie. You cried at Oppenheimer? At what part?
Never crawled from the warmth of my tent. You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
I feel like you and I are going to get along really well. We have similar tastes in movies.
So your last project was a bust?
Not at all. I did my best work yet on that commission. The deal just went rusty. About a month ago, this guy Olgrid, Ostrom like me and Pop, asks me to make something for him. Think about the way a bellowback spits streams of fire from its throat, right? Like that, but held in your own hands.
And you built that?
Yep. That was my forge fire. I was pretty proud of her. Anyway, Olgrid sent word that he wanted to see the progress I was making. I show up, and there he is with a crew of damn bandits. And of course, why pay for something when you can take it? I dropped the weapon and ran. Didn't look back till I hit Long Notch. Joke's on Olgrid, though. I wasn't even done.
Wait, so the weapon he stole doesn't even work?
Oh no, she works. It's just, if I'd had a little more time, a few more parts, I could have made her really work.
You think you could improve Aratak's spear?
I've never seen a weapon that couldn't be improved by Oseram craft. You know, I tried to ask him if I could hold her once. Even offered to improve her for free.
How'd that go?
How do you think? He just grunted and kept walking.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird Talon.
So you want to hunt a Stormbird? I haven't seen any in the cut.
That's right. But one roosts back near Freeheap. How about a break from all this white? I'll meet you there. What? People expect you to hike for miles, hunt huge machines alone, and just bring stuff back?
Mostly.
Not me. I'm fierce.
Some faithless hunters see the blue light as a symbol.
I could see that.
Poetic but unreal. They...
Pleasant days.
I think the thing that bothered me the most about Oppenheimer, not bothered me, but like the situation historically that bothered me the most was like he really wanted to build the weapon for obvious reasons so that we could win the war. But then after the war was over, he was so desperate to stop it at all costs, and everybody was just shitting on him the whole time. Like, what do you mean you don't want to make the most powerful weapon known to mankind and destroy everything? Obviously, you're a communist for that. It's just like, oh my god, dude. Fire break. Where's that? 3,000 meters. Jesus. Yeah, exactly. His reaction to the bomb being dropped was just like, ugh, gut-wrenching. Let's go here and fight this Stormbird. It was a good movie. It was funny. It's like a little over 3 hours, but it felt like it was like an hour and a half. That movie went by so fast.
Last of it for now.
Oh, actually, hold on. I want
Lifting.
these. Hey, what's up? Hey, come here. I want your Talon, apparently. Where's Varga? Oh, hey, what's up?
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
Oh, Dune is so good. For the longest time, the 1984 Dune was my favorite film. But the new ones are so much better.
taken the high ground.
Ah, your damn tail.
Gonna tear you down.
I don't know if I can reach. No, I can't.
Apparently a miss.
Drop you.
Seriously? Axe. Where are you going? God damn it. Did you ever see the Western Open Range?
Varja said she could improve the Stormslinger with this.
What year was that? That was like 2004, 2005? Something like that. It's weird to think that was 20 years ago. Ugh.
Got that part you need?
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Yeah, you hear 30 years ago, you think of the 70s. Same, bro.
Here it is. One Stormbird Talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
What you did to that Stormslinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
It's good to find streamers that are not all about cozy chaos. I don't think I've ever even heard that phrase. What is cozy chaos? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Boom. Go kill whatever this is. It's probably just like a super grizzly or whatever. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it
The
is.
northeast edge of the cut. Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
It's like constant fart buttons. Oh, so you mean kind of like the old school like radio DJs that would have like weird sound effects all the time? Oops, am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. See you later, Trika. Did you just show up to say later? That's awesome. What do we got down here? Find the claws beneath. Oh, wait.
There you are.
No!
Just like Umnak said.
Oh, I hate these things. Oh, no. I hate you too, Talon. Okay. So Sine just gets done saying, I'm so glad you don't have redeeming farts and stuff like that, and now Two Talon redeems glasslessness. Oh, God. Alright.
Beneath.
Bits?
Umnak wasn't lying when he said
take
you were tough.
Okay, now my glasslessness is over. Literally, that took the whole fight. Okay. Rename it to Chance of a Migraine? Kinda. Beaver, damn it. Just because wait, what? Just as I'm Canadian doesn't mean I speak French. Why can I not even read English? You're getting ads in the wrong language. That's funny. Part Crawdad and Prairie
Should've brought a
Dog.
cart.
I think it's supposed to be a fucking the animals with the things. Wow, I am nailing it today.
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Also, thank you for the 500 bits, Two Talon. Thank you very much. He punishes me with glasslessness and then pays me $5. Worth. Also, thanks for the additional gift sub, dude. Holy crap. It must be my birthday. Don't tell my wife. Don't worry, I won't. Hello? Do I have to go turn these in, or are these just completed? I think these are just completed. Oh no, I need to talk to Umnak, okay. Let's go talk to him real quick. Also, is my microphone jacked up? I've been playing for like an hour and my microphone was screwed up. Hold on. Sound. Nope, nope, it's fine. I think I'm just a little louder than normal. Tone it down, Matt. Damn. I'm good? Okay. I think I just peeked out my mic a couple of times because I was laughing at what Cindy and us were joking about earlier. Cats and whatnot. Hey, 3 more gift subs, and 2 Talon will get to 69 total gift subs.
Breath is ice. Before you even breathe out.
And that's when it stops. Yeah, then your next one is trying to get all the way up to 420, right?
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Robert's been caught and his punishment is in progress. Now, his murder behind us.
Ooh, blue gleam. Also, all these boxes I forgot to open. Oh. Oh. Is there a vendor here? There's a blue gleam vendor. That'll work. Let's see. Anything else I need to sell? Owl bone. Just sell those. Squirrel parts. A weird sentence. Let me sell these squirrel parts. Yeah. Improved storm slinger. Banuk ice rail. Sell that. Banuk Werrick Chieftain. Provides health recovery over time. I think I'll keep that. Sell all the greens. Of which there are basically none. Hold on. Crafting. Modify. How much is that? 30 and 26. 42 fire. There's 43. 40 shock. 10 damage. 40 shock. 44 freeze and 15 shock. Oh. That's a lot more. Okay, put that on there. Wait, why am I doing that here? Hold on. I'm gonna upgrade this weapon first. It's just pure damage. 41 damage. Everything is higher than that. That's all higher. Okay, this is shock. Okay. This has got fire and shock on it. 42 fire, that's the same. That's all fine then. 50 freeze. Alright. Cool. And then 26 and 30. Well, I guess that's it. In that case, let's sell all the blues. This is going to take a minute. I'm never going to put a blue on. Can I sort this? No. This is where you struggle with so many games. They throw you in the deep end and assume you know how they work. I will say it did take me a while the first time I played to get used to the modification system. Once I got it though, it was like second nature. It also helps that, you know, I've been playing games since I was a really young kid. Okay. Alright, so now let's go back. Whoops, into treasure boxes. Pick all that up. Back to selling. All of those were purple. Alright, cool. Do I have any other quests? The Looming Shadow. Okay, that's the main end of game. So all I have is the main quest now. Yeah. Talk to Aratok. The last time you played a game before the pandemic was Monkey Island on the Amiga? Oh my god.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
and our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
May beg for rest. Tell them.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
You're a video editor by trade. Huh. I will say, when I was doing YouTube, mostly, I enjoyed the video editing process, but it's a lot of work. That's why I switched over to playing on Twitch, is because on Twitch I could just, like, people expect you to be interacting a lot more with the with chat, where on YouTube you don't interact with chat at all. You're just talking to yourself the whole time, and I just didn't have time to edit anymore. Editing and rendering out the video, because like I could edit an hour-long video in like 20-ish, 30 minutes, and then I'd have to render, but rendering would take like 2.5 hours. So I'd play for an hour, edit for 30 minutes, render for 2.5 hours, where I could not be playing video games. It's just like so much time, and I was just like, I don't have time for this. I got a full-time job that isn't this. Been editing for 20 years. What do you work on primarily? Like, what media? You don't have to tell me, like, what projects you've worked on, but...
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us, or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. But now that's all she has.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
You know, I disagree a lot with Artok, but he's actually a straight shooting kind of guy. He's a cool dude. He's not bad. He just...
I'm not get much further.
He doesn't have the drive for exploration and learning and whatnot. Yeah, you don't actually need professional grade, like television grade, probably not like Hollywood grade, but you don't need like television grade editing software to edit anymore. Like when I was doing editing for YouTube, I was using Adobe Premiere Pro, which was very expensive. But like now there's just free software that does it better than Adobe does. But I mean, now I don't even edit. I'm just like, I go to my VODs and I cut them up into hour-long chunks and like clean up the front and the back and then just post to YouTube. Like go. I'm done. Hey, girl.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right, stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot of, I won't say a lot. There's a few people on YouTube I watch that have extremely high video quality. Because they're doing, like, video game essays or breakdowns or things like that. They're not just, like, playing a video game and commenting. They're like, they'll take a game like Cyberpunk and they'll break it down and like investigate how all of the certain things in the game interact, how they're meant to come together to make you feel certain things and all that. And the video the production value is just really high. And I'm like, see, with stuff like that, you do need some more professional grade software, but it's like people that are like, I just want somebody to like edit my YouTube videos for me of me playing video games. And it's like, you don't need hundreds or thousands of dollars worth of software for that.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
That being said, from when you played games last on the Amiga to like what games are now, games are much more of a storytelling medium than they were back then. Some games, like the gaming industry is more, I want to say the gaming industry is more profitable than Hollywood now. I think they did a study on, like, ran the numbers. There's a lot of like really good stories in video games now, and people outside of the gaming sphere are just now starting to realize it.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit, the blue light, the beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the Daemon has tried to hide the way.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Rhea. Thanks. It hasn't been easy for you, Rhea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Okay, so point of no return. Got it.